The Seventh Tower by Garth Nix. Book 4, Above the Veil. Chapter 31. Milla stood in the hall of the Reckoner, the mother crone at her side. Both looked down at the complex puzzle of hundreds of tiles and models that depicted the entire world of the ice and the Icecarl clan ships that moved upon it. Shield Maiden cadets moved across the huge map, moving the ship models and, less frequently, exchanging the tiles that told of the quality and condition of the ice. 7 crones, seated on tall chairs of woven bone, directed the cadets. When Milla had last seen the Reckoner, the clan ships of the Icecarls had been spread all over the world in no apparent pattern. Now there were clumps of ships forming at various parts of the maps. As Milla watched, a crone summoned a Shield Maiden cadet and spoke to her. The young girl listened, then stepped lightly across the tiles to one of the gatherings of ships and selected one of the smallest that had a sunstone ship set in its prow. This ship she picked up and moved to an adjacent tile. Milla noticed it was moving toward the tile at the center of the Reckoner, a tile that had the model of a mountain upon it and a miniature rune ship at its side. "Yes," said the mother crone, "the clans are gathering where they may, and one ship in every 7 is bringing all the shield maidens and hunters the clans can spare from following the Selski. We have summoned the sword thanes too, though they do not appear upon the Reckoner, and we cannot know how many will be able to answer the call, or will choose to." Milla nodded. It was all a bit much for her. She had been cast out, reborn as Milla Talonhand, and named war chief only that morning. Now everyone expected her to take charge and do whatever had to be done to take over the castle, force the Chosen to give up their spirit shadows, and then to, she didn't know what, cross over to Einir and do the forgetting all over again? "The ships will come as quickly as they can," the mother crone was saying. "Yet it will be many sleeps before the full host is gathered. Is it your wish, war chief, that the shield maidens and hunters we have here be gathered for an initial attack upon the castle to secure the passage into it?" Yes," Milla replied. The mother crone smiled, a smile so brief Milla nearly missed it. The crone wasn't really asking her, Milla realized. She was helping her work out what to do, but making it look like she was in charge of the military detail. Though everyone knew both she and Audrys had to do what the crones told them. "Yes," Milla said more firmly. "Let them prepare. I will lead them out after the main sleep. I need to rest a little." "They will be ready," answered the mother crone. "Before you go to rest, war chief, I would have you meet Malin. She is the youngest of the crones and so best suited for the arduous task of accompanying you on this first attack." Before the mother crone finished speaking, a young crone stepped through the curtains of the door and approached. She was young, Milla saw. Blue-eyed, as all beginning crones were, with a luminosity in the blue. But she didn't look much older than 16 circlings, hardly older than Milla. She felt a stab of jealousy in her heart. This Icecarl girl had found her place without trouble, Milla thought. She was not constrained by the prayer of Astir, an untrustworthy but necessary evil the Icecarls were prepared to put up with, due only to the greater danger that threatened them. "I greet you, War Chief Milla Talonhand," said Malin. She clubbed her fists together, as did Milla. Even her voice was perfect, thought Milla. She had a clear, bell-like voice, perfect for singing or chanting the old epics. Everyone must have loved her and her clan, and now they would be so proud of her, a crone at so young an age. "I will come with you as the voice of the crones," said Malin. Milla nodded. That was even worse. When Malin wanted to, she could speak with the authority of all the crones, and Milla, bound by the prayer, would have to do what she said. Unless she told Milla, Milla wouldn't know if Malin wasn't connecting with the other crones, or speaking only for herself. For a moment, Milla considered asking the mother crone if someone else, someone older and more experienced, could come with her as the voice of the crones. But she didn't. "We leave immediately after main sleep," said Milla briskly. "I must rest now. Come, Audrys." All the Shield Maiden cadets in the room clubbed their fists as Milla left, but she noticed many seemed reluctant to do so. The crones had made her war chief, but it was not as easy as that. She would have to earn the respect of the cadets and the shield maidens and the hunters and sword thanes who would come. She would also have to work out how to get through the bad air of the heatways, counter chosen sunstone magic, and secure the way from mountain to castle in order to bring in reinforcements once she had established a foothold in the underfolk levels. Then there were the underfolk themselves to consider, and the likelihood of Ebbet, Jarnal, and the free folk aiding the ice curls, or turning against them. And there was Tal. Milla wondered what he was doing, and whether he had been successful in gaining the keystone. She wasn't sure if she wanted him to succeed or fail. If Tal did get the keystone and somehow managed to turn the Chosen against Sushin and the Free Shadows, he might be able to secure the veil. But knowing him as she did, she was sure he would not want to send all the Chosen Spirit Shadows back to Einir. So he would be an enemy, and there was only one absolutely sure way to deal with an enemy. Kill them before they killed you.